do you?
Hello, Genial Gamer Gal here with episode 4 of Game Pickup Reviews. This time around, I'm going to be reviewing a GameCube game called Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. This video was requested by Tyrannosaur Roar, so thank you for the suggestion. Alright, let's get into the review of this game. First up is the story of this game. Now, depending on which side of the story you play, hero or dark, depends on how the story goes. So if you're playing the hero version of the game, you're going to try and save the world from Dr. Eggman, which I also know him as Dr. Robotnik. Either way, I guess. Or if you play the dark side of the story, then you are on Dr. Eggman's side and you're going to try and take over the world. That is pretty much the simple version of the story. Moving on to the graphics and music, this GameCube game supports progressive scan, which will output at 480p, and that is the maximum that this GameCube can do is 480p. So with that progressive scan, I feel that the graphics are pretty clean and vibrant. I think it looks really good. Considering that it's on the GameCube system, I think it looks great. The music in this game, I feel it fits the game and tries to get you pumped up for each level. Depending on what level you're playing, it has appropriate music to go along with it. So I feel overall this music fits this action game. Moving on to the controls of this game, the analog stick moves your character. You use the A button to jump, B button to perform various actions. Y button switches your action window, and there's the left and right shoulder buttons which help you rotate the camera, which only works on certain levels. Now, the hero and dark characters also share similar actions, so if you go from playing a hero to playing the dark, it has similar movements. So Sonic and Shadow, for example, hero and dark characters, they will share similar actions. I did notice that at times the controls seem to feel a little clunky, especially the camera. I think maybe sometimes the controller was just a little too sensitive at times, but overall, I think the other controls for this game worked really well. On to the gameplay. As you've heard me mention before, there are two sides to the story, the hero team and the dark team. The hero team consists of Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, and if you play the dark team, it consists of Shadow, Rouge, and Dr. Eggman. And like I mentioned before, depending on which team you pick, you're going to either save the world or destroy it. There are 30 stages in all to complete in the single-player story mode, and there are 4 types of stages. There is running, shooting, exploring, and boss fights. Depending on which stage you are playing, you're going to be controlling different characters, and each stage has a mission objective for you to complete. You do collect rings, like in the traditional Sonic games. When you get hit by an enemy, you lose a ring, and if you don't have any rings on you when you get hit by an enemy, you die. So that's pretty much the traditional Sonic game. You do have a set number of lives. I think it's about 2. So once you're out of lives, it's game over. This game also features a 2-player battle mode if you have a buddy to play with, and you'll get to play levels such as racing, treasure hunt, and shooting. And your objective is to beat the other player to the punch. As far as the gameplay, I feel it is straightforward, and there is a little guide in the levels if you're unsure what to do, and you can talk to them and it'll help you out. Overall, I do feel the gameplay is decent, but after playing the levels over and over and over, it kind of gets a bit old, but that's just me. But like I said, I felt that the gameplay was decent. Okay, here are my final thoughts of the game. Overall, I thought this game was okay. My biggest gripe was this camera angle. Oh my goodness, this camera angle. It drove me crazy. On certain levels, such as the running level, it is at a fixed angle, so you can't move that camera at all, and it made it really difficult to see what was around you, what was in front of you, how to move, and I really did not like those levels at all. It was awful. On some of the other stages, the camera was still at a fixed angle, but you can rotate it left and right, which helped it a little bit, but still, that camera angle was not fun at all. So in the end, I may go back to this game eventually, but it's not really my type of game, and that camera kind of made me shy away from it and doesn't make me want to play it too much right now. And I'm more of a traditional Sonic player. I like the Sonic games from Sega Genesis, so I like to play those a lot. This one I think is okay. I may go back to it. We'll see. All right, that wraps it up for this video. Let me know what you think of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, if it's your type of game or not. Please check out my other gaming videos. As always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.